What's going on, everybody? I'm Captain Robert, and this is Rare Drop Roleplay presents Meteorian Core, Episode 9.
Yeah.
9.
So is that someone's lucky number?
Some close to double digits. You can feel it.
It's, you know, it's not 50, but 9's pretty good.
A close second.
Technically, we're 12.
Ooh.
Technically. If you add in
like
Man with the Diamond Eyes.
If you add in a
it's
one
like
shot.
when a
What's in a one
it's
shot?
like when a,
Characters
it's like
you
when
would
a
be
kid
committed
comes along and
for?
says, oh, I'm so sorry. It's like when a kid comes along and says, like, "Hey, I'm well, not 6 yet. I'm 5.5." You know? Like, that half is very important.
It is.
That
It
age?
is.
100. Speaking of small children, I was worried all of a sudden I received 7 text messages in a row, which usually means danger, danger, Will Robinson. And I look down and it's my brother sending me pictures of my nephews rocking around the house to some Kiss song that's on a Scooby-Doo episode.
What? There was a Kiss song in a Scooby-Doo episode?
Yeah, that's what. And they were like, we want to hear this song again. So they just went down a YouTube Kiss rabbit hole with my 2 and 1 year old nephew.
Scooby-Doo, now soundtrack to Love Gun.
No good.
Was that the show that had the Hex sisters? They were pretty good.
So.
They were pretty good. I'm just saying, I remember that.
You know, Love Gun refers to their penises, right?
I hadn't heard that before. You do tell.
I feel like then we should have been playing that song before this because that's a hell of an intro.
The early tie-in.
I thought it was a song about hunting or something.
You know,
Oh yeah.
before we get to the Love Guns of Rivington, though, we got some announcements to make out there. I'm going to let you guys all go first before I get to the main ones.
I'll tackle in first. I've got the Gamers channel tomorrow. We're on the Dream Stream. We're starting at 2:30 and we're doing Destiny content because I can't get enough of it and it's just another chance for me to play. So I'm really excited. So that'll be then. And also tonight after our show here, my parents are in town. So if you want to join us for a cooking stream, tomorrow's my dad's birthday. So we're making carrot cake.
Oh my God. I've never got to see your parents. This is going to be great.
It's going to be great. They're working on my laundry room right now, painting it.
After you're done playing a bunny, you're gonna go cook for being a bunny. Carrot
Yes.
cake. I love that.
It'll be perfect.
Do you refer to your parents with like your own, you know, name, like caustic mom or whatever?
It doesn't roll off the tongue as well, but sometimes. Caustic mom, caustic pop.
Cosmum.
Next up.
It's partly a thank you, partly a little announcement. Thank you so much for all the hype on Dynasty. We did have an amazing launch. I can confirm now with the stats that's the most successful 24 hours a video has ever had on the channel, and we had so many people putting amazing work into it, including Becca. So big cheer for Becca and all the other voice actors.
And
So
Rec from the
awesome
previous
stuff.
campaigns on there. Yes.
Rec is in there. We've got Shackle, we've got Leviathan, we've got Moon and Chuck and Capfranos. Like all of our voice actors in there have done really well. Like animating team, art team, sound team, everyone's done fantastic. The bad news is that there was a false copyright claim on the video, a copyright strike on the video rather, within the like first 48 hours, and that kind of killed the momentum. So if it's up now, and it was again like all done in error, so no harm, no foul on that front. The momentum got slightly burdened by it. So if you're listening and if you're a fan of anything to do with Destiny on my channel, do me a favor, go and watch it again or play it in a video on the background and just mute it or something along those lines. Help it retain the stuff in the algorithm, because everyone worked really hard for that. Like we worked on it for nearly a year, and it would really suck to see the wind completely blown out of the sails on that one. But for those of you who've enjoyed it so far, I'm so glad you did. Like, I'm really proud of everything that we did on that, and yeah, the whole team is just absolutely buzzing with the reception. So thank you so much. You guys are fantastic out there.
There's your easy link below. You can go ahead and click on it right now. Just let her eat in the background. It'll be good. Anyone else with announcements for the week?
D20 Deathmatch Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern. We got Jambo versus Mindari, so should be a good time. And then, check out the YouTube channel, check out the Twitch. It's all D20 Deathmatch, and maybe someday you might see someone familiar, if my thumb works correctly, on the channel.
Your thumb's broken.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying, but I really have to work my fingers around to get it to. It's like a 45-degree angle the wrong way.
So, totally unrelated, but kind of related. Has anyone else got adept at figuring out which way they need to point in order to point at someone's frame on the stream?
Yeah,
because I feel like I've developed a skill. Like if I can figure it out. There's a one point at which I looked up and to the left at Glam, and I was like,
I just know I never need to look up unless Biddy is looking up at something.
I'll just continue the trend of looking down on people for the foreseeable future.
I moved my browser.
Sized.
I moved my browsers and my monitor so that it looks like when I'm looking at it that I'm kind of looking up at Robert, like up at the DM, kind of.
Oh, I have mine tilted to where I look at when I'm looking at the map and my screens, and I'm always looking towards you guys and not the other way. 100%.
Yeah.
damn, I should figure that out. Damn, that's a good idea.
Yeah, you want to look in.
I realize I never look at you, Robert. You look great.
Aw,
You
look
look
at you
like
guys over there.
a sound barrier.
this room in between us. Glam, you got any announcements?
No.
All right.
No, I don't. Thank you.
Hey,
Everything's excellent.
just wanted to double
no
check.
Elden Ring?
Thank you. I appreciate you checking in on me.
No Elden Ring? I really swore we were going to get an Elden Ring.
Oh, no. I mean, I've never played a From Software game, and I'm going to start playing Elden Ring. Screw it. I don't care. We're going to do it. It's going to be awesome. I'm stoked.
We're riding the hype. Hey, we're there together.
Yeah.
Yes, and just to go ahead and address the elephant in the room for this evening, I believe everyone is aware out there of the current world events and what's going on at the moment. And while our hearts and our thoughts are with the people of Ukraine, it is by our choice to try to keep this spot in this place for a short time that we have each other gathered as a place of escapism from the reality and the nature of real life. So while we know that things are currently actively going on, I ask you please to refrain from putting them in chat or mentioning them so we can have this time together as a slice to get away from that. And while our hearts are with the people of Ukraine tonight, we want to keep it that way for this evening. In doing so, I will not be running Witchlight, and our fight with Barvlona is about halfway through prep. It did not feel right putting together a boss fight with a despicable tyrant, as we've had enough of that in the last 48 hours. So we will be postponing that episode. So this is our slice of D&D tonight. No double feature, but you get to enjoy this little piece. And I hope that it brings you a little bit of joy in what has been a very, very sobering day. And we appreciate you all. As for the rest of our schedule this week, I will be playing some D&D on the weekend. We don't have a time set for it yet, but we will be playing some Viking style D&D. Keep yourself posted to my Discord, discord.gg/Captain Robert, exclamation point Discord in the chat. We're gonna have some fun with that. So we won't be completely D&D-less this weekend. But we need to pick up where we left off last week, as our party finally headed into Baldur's Gate. Long ride into Rivington, the town farthest south on the Shinethar River. town of pirates, barge workers, tradesmen, sailors. You guys got a glimpse of what it's like in real life on the outside of Baldur's Gate. In all of its rawness, as Toph was exposed to things that his little bunny eyes have never thought or seen before. Zanryn using his own stealth to steal a newspaper when funds were low. While we may be adventurers that have saved the world, sometimes the saving the world doesn't pay. And with a small budget at hand, we've rolled in to negotiate a stay at the Bunghole Tavern. Not exactly the Applebee's, nor the Olive Garden of Baldur's Gate, but decent meals, good conversation, and with a good enough negotiation, you guys have secured stay. Biddy taking off to meet the locals. Leo, Steve, and company. All hardworking, blue-collar individuals of Baldur's Gate, currently posted up in the lumber business. You've done a good job of pickpocketing the shit out of them. Unbeknownst to them, arm wrestling your way through. All leading up to Zanryn. In a fateful twist of luck, going in for one last pickpocket that has gone absolutely up. We pick back up on that exact moment inside the tavern where we left off. And I'm gonna make a roll to determine exactly what way and what sideways this thing goes.
It's gonna make a roll. Is it a hard 6 roll?
I don't know if it's a hard 6 or a hard 8 or a hard 4.
Come on, not even 30 seconds into the game.
It's a half 7.
You knew it was coming.
Wait,
That's what she said.
Sam, not you two.
Wisdom saving throw from Leo.
Oh, poor Leah.
Oh man.
Oh no.
Here it goes. With disadvantage from a long night of inebriation.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh. Oh bless. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Zanryn, or should I say, AKA Solis. As Leo makes eye contact with you, his eyes get as wide as dinner plates. As you've missed your target by a mile, but you gained a few inches, all right.
Oh my god.
And there's just standoff as he just looks at you, and it's as bad as a 90s rom-com. There's just silence as both of you stare at each other, seeing who's gonna be the first to move. I need a dexterity saving throw from you.
Oh god. Here we go.
that +9
Okay.
is beautiful.
Yeah.
That +9 really saving me there. Or maybe not, I don't know. Okay, all right.
You are the first one to make a move from this awkward standstill. How do you proceed?
I have no idea.
Uh-huh.
I've been waiting for this moment for so long.
Character, I need you all to know I have been trying to think about how I would do this for 2 weeks, and I have no clue. I have no idea what to do here. I think I'm gonna say that I slipped. I guess. Just oh god, I am so terribly sorry, sir. I promise you that was not my intent. Oh god, I feel like I've had a bit too much to drink, and I must have tripped, and I thought it was my pocket. I am so sorry. I cannot. Oh god, can you? Oh,
Persuasion or deception check. The choice is yours.
Okay. Let's go with deception and pray.
15 is the line. Insight check with disadvantage.
Oh, Oh,
Lucky.
Oh gosh.
Leo looks back at you. No offense taken, Solis. Check, please. Check, please. Ugh. Check, please. As he just turns back at you with a smirk and a wink.
I'm going to go ahead and say that Zanryn is surprised, but not unpleasantly surprised. Just like, okay, well, this, not intentioned, but okay. I mean, okay. I have no clue how to proceed from here, but okay, cool.
Classic thumbs up is always a good way to respond.
Give me a fist bump.
Maybe give him like an owl wink.
Give it a little 180 head turn.
Yeah. One of those freestyle winks.
I don't know. It's something about like the massive the like ears, the tufts of ears at the back. Like one of them like ruffles a little bit, and it's like, oh, okay.
And
Okay.
at this point, as you stand next to the table, you have Leo's just a little bit closer in proximity than before. You know, where you have generally got about 2.5 feet of like a little bit of freedom. Now it's just kind of like shoulder to shoulder.
I mean, I've definitely noticed, I presume, but I can't know. I can't imagine that I hadn't noticed.
Insight check
Goodness.
for the workers right next to Leo.
Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Oh wait, no, it's good. Oh, thank God.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, all right.
As your fatal mistake goes unnoticed and not passed off as an attempt at pickpocketing. And just, as Bob Ross would say, no mistakes here, just happy little accidents. Solis. Things are winding down here at the bunghole. And we've made a promise to try to get you and the rest of the crew, you know, out of here. What's the chance if we could get a few songs when we get back to the ship? We have plenty of rum aboard as well.
We'll start with the rum and then we'll get to a song. Nothing quite like a bit of rum to put you through a good jig, huh? Maybe we can all sing as a group. Maybe we can make a shanty out of it. We'll be on a boat.
Betty's gonna look you dead in the eyes. No, I agreed nothing to this. I don't sing, I don't dance, I'm not a monkey, Zanryn.
Leo looks over.
Psychically talk to Biddy. I'm gonna psychically talk to Biddy. I'm gonna say, please, for the love of God, just play along, please.
She's gonna reply back to you, well, what are you gonna do for me?
I will steal one item, anything you want. I understand
Last time you tried to do
what
that,
just happened.
Grabbed a man in his happy place.
Leo looks back at you, Zanryn. I could really go for a jig.
Most excellent. I hear that. I'm just.
Indeed.
And he was just like, oh, a cup of tea or something? Okay.
I'm currently trying to focus on like the psychic argument that I'm having with Biddy, but I'm also midway through all of this, and it's very hard to maintain a single expression.
Go ahead and give an intelligence saving throw for me.
Okay, one sec. Oh god. Oh fuck. Why did I even clarify this? This is a bad idea.
Oh,
General.
Wow.
You were literally competent unless it's a nat 1.
Okay, all right.
Hey man, you're pulling it off. You're in both worlds. You can still comfortably talk, but it is a balancing act for sure.
Let's chalk. I'm gonna psychically keep talking to Biddy. I'm gonna say, let's chalk this one up to the exception that proves the rule, and I will prove it. Name any object, I will steal it for you. No questions asked, no nothing. I could try and steal an angel, but I can't promise that. Apparently, I'm not very good at grabbing. Well, actually, no. Maybe I am very good at grabbing. Depends. Do angels have?
Stop it.
He takes his beer. Leo. Indeed.
Okay,
Steve looks back.
if we get in trouble, it's your fault.
Yep, I would expect nothing less. Just please.
I'm not
I beg
dying
of you.
again.
I'm not asking you to die. I'm just asking you just this once, please. Sing the sea shanty when we get to the boat. And I will sing. I will steal anything.
Get them really drunk. That's all I ask.
That's the plan.
Okay.
That's why we start with the rum. And
You know,
hopefully
this would-
we won't have to steal anything. I'm sorry, I'm internally panicking a wee bit on the side of like Zanryn's thing. The balancing act is very much there, and it's like it's the intense thing. I don't know. Have you ever seen that scene in Battlestar Galactica where it's like everyone's arguing about who could be a Cylon? And then it's like, you restarted the test twice today, and then it's like, my fault. And at a certain point, Baldur comes along, he's like, could we please not do this here? There's literally a bomb here. Like, this is a thermonuclear bomb. Like, you know, that's the kind of like, it's like 3 levels of tension below that.
Biddy doesn't know how to hang up on you, but she hangs up on you. Like, mentally, there's just now a block there. She said what she said. She'll help, but you help her back.
That sounds like a right plan. Who's gonna believe that? We got to hang out with Solis himself, sneak him back in, and we get to hear a jig. Ah! The boys that went across, they'll be shitting their britches when they hear this.
Right, so, where's the boat? And where's the rum?
I got a few more pitches to catch off here, and then we could mosey on down to the boat.
So does this mean that we don't have to pay for a room? Just asking.
Brahm's looking around the corner at all this, taking this all in. I believe we already pre-negotiated the food and the meal I don't think we can separate it.
I'm good at negotiations. I can renegotiate the negotiation.
Oh no. Brom just puts his hand in his head.
So long, and you still don't trust me.
No, I
I've
don't.
altered the deal. Pray I do not alter it further.
Every bone in my dwarven body renegotiate a deal. Then he lets you go by down the steps if you're headed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna go down to the. Where is it? Is it over here? This part, roughly.
I remember the main innkeeper looking a lot like Christopher Lloyd, but I don't remember his voice. So
Just make up a new one.
There was a shift change. There's somebody new there now, okay?
It's been a couple weeks. Also, Robert, do you mind reminding me what our negotiation was? I don't know either.
We emptied our
Just
pockets. We
negotiate the
literally
same
emptied
deal.
our pockets of what gold me and Zanryn had left. So like it was not a lot. It was less than 10 gold pieces. So you're trying to recoup, let's say 4 gold pieces back for lodging.
Okay, so she's gonna come and just like kind of sit on this bench right here, and being the very average sized human she is, she's gonna sit tall and like put her arms on top of the counter. Excuse me, sir.
And the younger gentleman that's been out bar backing. Can I help you?
Hi, yes. I believe we made a mistake in a deal earlier. I believe that one of the men that I travel with, negotiated for rooms, and we actually did not need a room. We just needed food, which was delicious, by the way. So compliments to the chef. Thank you so much for that. But I believe we roughly should get back some change, maybe 4 gold or so.
That's a wee bit over my pay grade, but I'll go get the owner. 1 second.
Okay. She's gonna mumble under her breath. Don't try to guilt trip me.
As he disappears into the back of the bunghole.
Oh gosh. It begins again.
If we don't return to this place at some point, I swear, dude.
This is what we do. We highly invest in side quests, okay? We'll get back to Biddy downstairs with the negotiation in just a second. What is everyone else doing as the shenanigans have transpired up top?
Toph is there, kind of hiding behind Nelson in his robes. Not underneath, because we know Nelson doesn't wear pants. But peeking out around to Leo and his friends, just kind of really unsure what to take of these collection of individuals who are likely very drunk. What do you all do during the day?
David looks down at little Toph. We're laborers.
What do you labor?
Timber. We pick up the timber from the mills, move the timber to the ships, and deliver it in other places.
Why do you do that?
Because people need to build things. That's
Like
why.
what kind of things?
Like taverns you're in right now. Good union labor.
Oh, did you build this one?
Oh, this was up far before I was born.
But if they last so long, why do you have to keep chopping down more trees for them?
And not all of them last long. especially the ones that aren't union built with Rivington hands.
Oh. I don't know what that means.
You don't know what a union means? Look, you've been
Or
out in the
that other
forest your
place.
whole life?
Yes. Kind of ducks back in behind Nelson's legs a little bit, kind of a bit intimidated from all the loud noises and words that he does not understand.
All right, what that means is the boss man can't tell me to fuck off. It means that me and the rest of my boys can go about doing all business the way that the business needs to be done the right way. And then you get buildings that last as long as the bunghole. So when the inclement weather comes along, it doesn't rot and freeze your cottage and fall apart.
Uh-huh.
That's what it means.
Okay. And he kind of just looks away, clearly kind of glossy-eyed, not taking in any of what that meant whatsoever. Do you have any food?
What do you mean, do we have any food? And there's a let me describe this the best way that I can.
Okay.
A table at a chain restaurant that's been here for 6 to 7 hours, there were a lot of appetizers and food ordered, but there's a lot of it picked through, and some of it is, you know, it is the poor looking 3-hour-old fried pickle and the old set of wings that are still over to the side. There's food on the table, but the higher your BAC, the more likely you are to eat that very pathetic looking mini taco.
I would argue that while very low for tough, he would still eat it. The idea that food gets worse as it's older does not really click with him. He doesn't understand that. So he would definitely like try to scramble a little up. You can kind of see his arms trying to reach across the table to reach it. Not really asking for permission anymore now that he sees it. Just, can I want the taco? Stretching across, trying to grab it.
Here you go, little fella. Just pulls the tray.
Toph will kind of snatch whatever is left, almost even the entire platter, and take it down to the ground where he'll sit against one of the legs of the chair and kind of just nibble away at the leftover taco pieces. Just very happily munching through.
It's so vivid. About this time, the cold wind from outside as the door busts open and Jacob has arrived in the bunghole.
I should have known I'd find you guys in the bunghole.
Biddy's gonna turn around hearing this. Oh, it's about time you joined us in the bunghole.
I would have been here sooner, but it was kind of difficult for me to find the bunghole.
I can tell you this, there's no goddamn refunds in the bunghole. As the inn owner comes out with his hair twisted out in Dr. Wily fashion. We made a deal.
Well, I didn't make a deal. And I didn't sign a contract.
We made a handshake deal with your group.
I shook no hands, though.
You ate the food, you've enjoyed the service, and I even cut you a good deal.
But I don't think it was worth our entirety of our gold, because we're not staying.
No refunds.
Biddy, don't forget to tell him that they're also all out of bugs. Nelson kind of gives you like a wink. Trying to kind of hint to you that we provided free
We don't have a bug problem. The old timer in the back. Yes, you do. He cleaned them up. He got them all. I saw him eat every one of them.
And I feel like that deserves pay as well.
That does not deserve pay.
Well, he did work for you.
He did unsolicited work.
Did you sign a contract for that?
Handshake deals in
how
the
legal stuff works.
Out of towners.
Exactly, we're out of towners, which means if you give me good business, then I will tell people on the outside that the bunghole is the place to be.
Biddy
Sure.
logs on to TripAdvisor.
She's like on Expedia.
Yelp
5 out of 5.
You're gonna leave a
Cozy.
shitty review.
His eyebrow goes up and it twitches a little bit. And he kind of stretches it out. It's almost like a feather at the end of a hawk. It's so wily at the end. You can see a little bit of the ear hair that's growing out as he turns sideways. He's listening in. What about a deal? Roll a persuasion check.
Mm.
I have a -1 to that.
Priceline negotiator.
Hey, it doesn't matter.
You're selling fine.
Mm-hmm.
18. Old, wise inn owner. Let's see.
What's he get?
1d20 straight up. +4 for the innkeep.
Gross. Gross.
Oh.
18. It's a push. How about this?
All right,
Put
shoot,
your
shoot.
money where your mouth is. Or I got some old flyers. And he pulls out a stack of rolled parchments. And he unrolls it. It's not a party until you entered the bunghole. Had these made up a couple years ago. As he's got a stack of 40 of them. Maybe we can make a deal if you pin these flyers up for me in your next destination.
I wouldn't mind doing that.
I'll give you 2 gold back.
No, do. We're gonna do 4.
2.
Especially if there's 40 of these. So you could say that every 10 flyers, that's at least 1 gold.
2. Persuasion
4.
check.
Not with my -1. 12. Roll low.
Please.
Come on, we can do this.
Yeah, there you go.
Suckers.
2.5.
4. I said what I said.
If you're not going to use the rooms anyway.
We're not. We've left them. They're in mint condition.
Keys,
Wait, the food- the
please.
food's good. Sure thing. And she's gonna yell up the staircase, "Rom!" Because I'm assuming he has them. Because she ain't got them.
Braum is still head in hands. He just extends the keys out with his hand up on
They're
top
like-
of the staircase and just drops them onto the barrel below.
She's gonna keep eye contact with him and hop off of her little bench and grab him and then slap him down on the countertop. There's your keys.
Can't let
Where's
my ancestors see me like this.
Well, honestly, you made a deal though. You're gonna get some work out of it. And customers are gonna come and that 4 gold is gonna be replaced easily.
Maybe it will be a party in the bunghole again soon.
I hope so. The bunghole's my favorite.
He sticks out his hand. Deal.
Deal. And she'll shake on it.
He's got a
Now that's a
small, very cabbage-like hand. Unsuspecting. Deal.
Deal.
Now, boy, get back to the rest of cleaning these tables. Need to turn the room over if they ain't staying. As he wanders into the back. Oh, and oh God. Excuse me. Can Can I help you with something, sir? As he stares at Jacob for the first time.
Nope.
He's with
Oh.
us.
You need any help there?
He's got his hood up and a scarf around his face.
Okay, concealed.
Yeah.
All right, take care of yourself.
Thank you. We'll be back in the bunghole before you know it.
What I like to hear.
She'll hop off the bench and kind of come to the middle of the room downstairs.
What was that all about?
Are you yelling across at me?
Yeah, well, I'm walking.
You walk away.
I'm walking, whatever.
What was that about?
What was it about?
Oh my god, Jacob, you missed a lot actually. There was a lot of action in the bunghole. So what happened is there were 4 men upstairs, and so I went upstairs and I pickpocketed them via my echo. It was brilliant. Arm wrestled them, made them feel very weak. It was great. And then Zanryn, for some reason, thought it was a brilliant idea to pretend he was Solis. And thank God for Nelson, because Nelson and his mimicking abilities was able to make it seem like he sounded like Solis. And now we're going on a boat with this crew, and we have to sing and dance for them per Zanryn's request as Solis. Are you ready to move on?
Why are we going on a boat?
Well, either we walk all the way around. What's the town that we're getting to again? Or trying to get to?
You are taking the direct way to the docks at Brampton instead of taking the outer city and going around.
Yeah, that way we avoid any nonsense. And we get straight to the city that we need to get to.
We're going to Brampton? I just came back from Brampton.
What?
Yeah, it's some business I had to get to.
Well,
I can fly, remember?
is Brampton the city we're getting to?
It's a section of Baldur's Gate.
Oh, I see.
Da-da-da, we are down here at the very end of Rivington. Instead of playing the taxes to go across Worm's Crossing and through Twin Songs, all the way around through Sow's Foot and the rest of the outer city, all the way to the Basilisk Gate over here, we're going and skipping right over here.
Basically, it's a safer route, and we get to have more coin in our pocket, which isn't much, now that I got it back.
Are we going to? Is this a ruse? Are we going to steal the boat? What's our
That
angle?
wasn't my intentions, Jacob.
I'm just trying to figure out what the angle is.
I stole this pocket watch already from this poor fella. He doesn't even know. She's gonna kind of like dig into her pocket a little bit and like show it like the glinting bit of it, and then put it back down.
Oh, do they have anything else?
Okay, so Zanryn tried to reach into Leo up there's pocket, and I'm pretty sure he fondled the man instead. So I don't think we're getting anything else out of them.
Maybe Zanryn is.
That's true. Leo seemed to like it. He might
What's
have a boyfriend.
Which one's Leo?
They look very similar, but I believe it's that one on the end.
Leo is the youngest, not nearly as burly as the rest of them. The owner of the company's son and foreman.
Not what I pictured for Zanryn's type, but full of surprises, I guess.
I'm not here to judge, as long as it makes him happy. But in the end, we are now stuck performing to get this ride.
What do you mean by we?
Well, I mean, unless you want to fly off and leave us, it's absolutely fine. It's not against you to ever leave us high and dry, Jacob.
Fine. One song.
I agree. Zanryn's trying to make us do more, but one is all I have.
What if we just get him really drunk and then make him forget about the whole thing?
That's the plan. They said they have rum on the ship, so...
As you guys hear over the top, at least 2 jigs, please. at least 2 jigs.
One's just gonna have to be him.
One jig and I won't burn your boat down.
No, it's hey Jacob, how are you doing? We'll see how many jigs we want to do after we've had some rum. You know, you can't do a jig without some rum in your spine. You know, you gotta get in there and actually enjoy yourself for a good jig. Come on, let's figure that out when we get to the boat. We'll see how we feel.
Leo puts his hand over your shoulder and and takes a big pull of his ale. These boots are gonna be burning a hole in that boat, I can tell you that.
Well, are we going?
I'm gonna look at Leo and I'm gonna say, lead on.
Steve looks back. All right. Last picture before we go to this little private concert.
Toph is going to look up at David. Can I get more tacos?
I think you ate them all.
The empty plate and give him very sad bunny eyes.
He's gonna reach down to offer to pick you up.
I, in his cute little arms, will raise them up like ready. I'll do whatever I can for food. It's survival. I know how this works. And like pull those ears down to droop a little bit, open the eyes. Yeah.
As he lifts you up, he reaches out to, he has the largest smoked turkey leg at the table, and it's about half side of it has been ate. He extends it over to you as he holds you up. Want some?
Uh-huh. Hungry and desperate. He will actually eat that turkey leg.
As you take a
I don't know
bite,
if he realizes that it's turkey, but it's fine.
you take a bite, he takes a bite. You're just finishing this thing off.
This is like a weird version of like the spaghetti dinner between two dogs. It's a weird gentleman and a bunny rabbit eating a turkey leg together.
He's drunk and getting a big kick out of eating this turkey leg with a rabbit.
This is how friendships are made, I'm pretty sure.
100%.
The friendship turkey leg. Got it.
Pretty damn good, isn't it?
Uh-huh. And he's just gnawing away at that bone, kind of just letting some of the juices he's a messy eater, so it kind of goes all over the place, but he can eat away at those smaller places because he's got a more narrow muzzle. They can get in, whereas he can take the big bites.
Or if you haven't had any of that rarebit over there, that's really good.
Oh, what?
The rarebit
What's the rarebit?
cheese sauce.
Oh, that's what they had down there. Yeah. Do we have some of that?
And there is a couple pieces of rye bread left. And the rarebit's got that nice protective crust that any dip has that's gone unstirred for several hours.
Perfect. That's still delicious. I don't care. I have no issue. You could tell me that maybe there were little mushrooms growing out of it and I'd still go for it.
That's a vivid image, jeez.
There's more to eat now.
Fucking hell. Excuse my French.
He'll just dip his paw in. Forget the rye bread. Just like fuzzy paw into the cheese dip.
You take it
He's
off,
like,
it's like, it's a whole sheet. It's a whole sheet that you
He
have.
covers his hand like a nice little glove. Like he's got a little ghost sheet hand.
Like a little
He's
mitt.
just like licking it.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Oh.
Cheesy paws.
Cheesy. That's what I'm gonna call you, cheesy paws.
I have a name.
What's your
No
name?
freeze.
Cheesy
I
paws.
I can't tell you. It's not supposed to tell strangers. And he'll stuff both his paws in his mouth to prevent himself from talking.
He thinks it's a riot.
You're just gonna hold him in there until he remembers he has to breathe a little bit more. So
he sets you on the end of the table so you have full access to the rest of the food that's here. All right, let's go settle up, boss man. You know this is overtime. Night sailing after drinking. You're lucky we're just going to Brampton. I know, but remember, I'm providing entertainment. We're getting 2 jigs out of this. Okay. As they head back down to clear up with the innkeep. Anyone else doing anything inside the bunghole? As you all gather your things. Nelson with a belly full of bugs.
Did you swallow them whole? Are they like chilling in your stomach?
I mean, it's a really long beak with a lot of teeth in it, so I can't really say what happens like once they go in the beak between like when they get swallowed. There's a lot going on there.
Cool.
All right. Everybody ready to get hoofing, are we? As they grab their longshoresman jackets that extend down to the ground. You can see well-oiled canvases, good gear. And then they begin to put back on utility belts and weapons. A little bit of light chainmail. Definitely a prepared crew. Let's go to the dock, shall we? Zanryn, you officially have a puppy dog on your hands. Where you go, Leo goes. He is always within 5 feet right now of travel. Even if it's a little bit slower, quit walking so fast. A little bit of a stumble and a catch up. Are we gonna hear the winds of Icewind Dale? What do you have picked out? A 2-song set. What do you think? He's asking you to produce particular songs from Solis's catalog.
I think you're muted by.
Sorry, I've been saying all of this on mute.
Just watching mouth moves the whole time.
Yeah. Oh no, damn. Sorry, all of that got messed completely. My apologies. Well, I was wondering what your favorites might be, but then again, maybe it's the right time to try something that no one's ever heard before. And maybe we test out some new material, see how it plays. I don't know. We'll see. We'll experiment.
Oh, that's perfect.
First,
one new song and one classic. What's better than that?
yeah, we'll start with the new and we'll end with the classic, and we'll see how much rum we can drink before.
Oh.
Right?
I am so excited. And he catches up again, just like reaches out to grab onto like the back of your hood to like almost stabilize himself, as like takes a couple more steps and like bumps into your back just a little bit. Oh. Long night.
I'm gonna go ahead and prop Leo up on like one arm, kind of like arm in arm, making it so it's a little easier to go ahead and walk. After all, he is technically the one leading us to the ship and the rest of the crew.
Thank you. It's starting to get a little difficult.
I mean, you know, we gotta get to the boat first, and then we gotta figure out where this rum is that you keep on harking on about.
Oh, the rum's the best. You just wait.
I can't wait.
Braum is at the back of the pack because he's with the old ox and what's left of our cart. What the hell have we gotten ourselves into? Anyone else riding with him and his celestial ox?
Biddy wants to ride with him. Keep me away from Zanryn's jigs.
Understandable.
Seems Zanryn's got himself a new friend, does he?
Well, making friends along the way. Do you know why he decided to be Solis? I had it under control.
He shakes his head. Men do desperate things at desperate times.
Well, I hope he's ready to somehow break free of his new, she's gonna kind of glance over at them, puppy dog.
I can tell you this much. Where we're headed, it certainly doesn't look like a 2-jig payment to me.
Oh no.
What a mess. Did you really need that 4 gold, Biddy?
Well, you know,
Really?
doesn't ever hurt the crew to have a little bit more. But now I have all of these, and like out of her satchel, she's gonna bring out the pile of papers. So I was thinking, we just scatter them along the way.
Oh my god. You made a deal to put up flyers.
Yeah, I did. I
Don't-
figured that was the easiest deal. It was either that or I'd knock him out.
No!
Well, see,
He
so
fed
I'm
us. He did a good job.
He did, which is why I didn't want to knock him
Well,
out.
don't throw him away.
Persuading people, Prom.
Don't throw him away here. That's in poor taste. Just as bad as poor taste of
I'm not going to throw them
renegotiating on a
away.
deal.
I'm going to strategically toss them from my hands throughout the travel.
Let's go. Move at least over Rivington, please. That's all I ask of you is just don't throw them away here.
Are you embarrassed, Brom?
Yes, I'm always embarrassed of you, Biddy.
Why?
Because you
Because
don't do
I've gotten
things
us
the
out of some
traditional way.
things?
You certainly don't do them a dwarven way.
Well, I'm not a dwarf.
I know, but I'm responsible. Responsible for the rest of this group.
Brom, you don't have to put that kind of pressure on you. We're all adults. Well, except for one.
I'm responsible throughout this entire job, all the way up to the point to when you get paid. And then you can renegotiate as many deals as you want throughout the realm. But as right now, you're still under the watchful eye of the guild.
I haven't done anything wrong. I made a deal. I did not steal it. This time.
This time. What about those poor blokes down there? What you probably picked them clean, didn't you?
Well, I just got a pocket watch. That's about
Oh,
it.
God, Biddy.
It's just a pocket watch!
But did you really need it?
No.
No, that's
I
the
looked
one.
at it.
Look at him. A hard-working individual like that. Gonna
And
need
you
to
think
check.
I'm
He's gonna need to
not?
check his time
I'm
tomorrow.
hardworking at tricking people.
Well, at least put a shittier pork watch it back in. Oh. He's gonna have a hell of a time tomorrow, especially when he wakes up and he realizes that Solis isn't gonna give him the jig that he wants either.
Honestly, I feel like that's the last of his worries. Have you seen how much they've drank? They're gonna get alcohol poisoning with the next drink.
I think you should be worried the fact that they're about to be the ones to sail us out of here.
Well, I mean, one of us could probably figure it out, right?
One of us. Who here has sailing experience out of this group? Don't have the resumes, but I don't quite remember.
I don't know, but I feel like if you put a bunch of heads together, we'll eventually figure it out.
Oh, bother.
Just as we done every single thing that we have been through together. Like, you know, surviving a meteor. I feel like driving a boat would be so much easier than that.
You got a point there. And
Thank
at that
you.
moment, we just gotta like buckle forward as my celestial ox disappears from the material realm.
Oh my gosh, Brom.
I forgot about the timing on that. I guess goodbye, Caught. Here, help me pull it to the side.
All right. She'll hop down and help you pull it to the side.
This is gonna be somebody's finders keepers tomorrow.
Was there anything important in it that we should take, aside from a million music boxes?
No, give me one of those flyers. As he flips it around on the other side. For free. U-Haul.
Curb alert.
Curbside pickup only, I see.
Maybe somebody else with a undead horse can hitch up and make their day.
I feel like that'll be a good thing. See, you've done something right for someone else unbeknownst. And now we've got a boat to get on and a jig to survive.
Oh. I'm gonna need some more rum for this.
Wait. She wants to run back to the cart really quickly and grab a music box. This might come in handy. Put it
Oh
in the
no,
little
that is
section.
full. I forgot the cart is full of music boxes. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, the conundrum. Oh.
I mean, I was gonna try and fence them, but I feel like I've been very much carried away with other higher priorities.
Well, can we find like an empty potato sack, stuff it full of music boxes to put it on the ship and sell them later? Baby's
Roll.
got a one-track mind.
We need a.
love it.
Money.
Yeah.
I love that to the extent that it's not just an empty sack; it's an empty potato sack. As well.
Please.
You know her love for potatoes.
Exactly, it's perfectly in character. It's great.
Perception check.
Okay. For potato sack. Oh. Hang on, my game froze.
Oh, we
Okay,
may
refresh boundary.
we may have to do a full reload because it did disconnect like in the
Oh,
middle.
yeah, it's like
I
yelling at me in
reconnected.
several red notices. You must log in order to
Oh,
access the game.
net 20!
No, that was me testing to see if I was reconnected.
Oh, hey,
The heartbreak.
I'm mad about it, dude. I come back in the pickpocket roll.
we're okay. So we're gonna do this. We'll do this one of a couple of ways here, because we don't let 20s go to waste. As you're shoulder and shoulder here, and you've been on a swivel, like you've seen the cart break down. We're gonna allow you to have a nat 20 on this perception check. As you can see, Braum and Biddy are both scurrying around, trying to figure out. Braum has a handful of these music boxes. They're kind of going off in his hands. It's like you can see they're trying to stuff shit away. Describe seeing something that they can use in the alleyway that you're passing.
So there's this giant tarp that clearly has edges that have been used and tied together before, and they're still somewhat tied. And the strangest part of it all is that there is a giant, really crudely drawn potato on the side of it. And it looks as though if you pull the strings at the top, it'll all just seal up. And I'm just going to go ahead and very quickly duck into the alley with, I suppose Leo is following me at that point, grab the tarp, and then whistle over to...
As you grab that tarp, that's a fix your problem! As there's an old man hanging out underneath that tarp in the alleyway. As he snags onto it. Mine! As he grabs onto the potato sack. Athletics versus athletics.
Is this part of the Nat 20? I have so many questions. All right, let's do this.
You found it, doesn't mean you get to keep it.
Ding, ding, ding!
Good luck. Oh.
Oh no.
2d20, keep the lowest. This is a -1 on this bum roll.
I mean, same.
Yeah.
But it did not help, so like...
Oh gosh.
Why are we taking this guy's tarp? And Leo he leans up, spills part of his beer. Fuck! And we see Zanryn is pulling this potato sack on the other end. It gets ripped back out. It's mine! It's mine!
Do we see this?
Oh, 100%.
All right, Biddy's gonna take 2 music boxes and run over with
The
this.
fuck is Zanryn doing in the alleyway?
Well, maybe we could help and trade. Do a little trade with music boxes. I'm sure this could get this man more than this top could.
You run over the music boxes and seeing the poor homeless man in the alleyway. It's my fucking sack! Get the fuck away!
Sir.
Ah!
Hi, can I interest you in these beautifully ornate and crafted in such a way that it could get you so much gold if you sold them, and those 2 of them for your top.
Persuasion check, disadvantage.
I hate you. It's already.
Dude, the wheels are coming off of this so wonderfully.
Oh my
Really.
god.
Oh,
High five!
no.
You tried to help, and it's about as bad. I'm so sorry.
Just a chunk of good old-fashioned Rivington gumbo. As that mud gets picked up, and just yeets it towards you. Dexterity saving throw, disadvantage on surprise bum round.
Get that bum
Zanryn,
round.
you also have disadvantage on the
No,
dexterity
no.
save.
Oh no. Oh god, here we go. Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Brom, you do know. Biddy's going to get violent now.
No, the 20.
Taking the 20 away. As Brom walks up, what the fuck is going? Just mud. Ah! What the fuck is going on? It's mine. As he burrows back against, there's like some crates that are busting open over here at the side. There's a guy at the far end of the alley. Shut the fuck up! I'm trying to sleep.
Sir, I tried to give you something that could give you so much more in life. Either that or you can go sleep in this cot, which will give you more warmth than this top.
Fuck you! And Leo's gonna take his beer and come over. He's gonna go in for a drunk kick.
Oh no. Oh no.
100% drunk kick coming in. It's got a
Control my impromptu boyfriend.
he just threw mud at my man.
Sir, protect your mans.
We'll do we'll do one of these. No, he misses. He goes in for the kick. Ah! The bum sweeps the leg. Leo goes down in the mud. Beer up in the air. Fuck! Ah! The true raid boss in the back. It's fucking mine, I told you! Leave me alone!
Can I just yeet this turkey leg bone at him? From like afar. I'm not close, but I'd like to just.
About to descend into rolling initiative on the full mother hobo in a second.
Look at everyone covered in mud in this alley, and this bum entrenched on keeping his potato sack tarp. Go ahead and throw that improvised turkey bone.
Okay. What do I roll? Like an unarmed strike?
This would be a melee ranged attack. So it'll be your dexterity, or no, it can be also your strength. You can throw that thing. So
Okay.
your melee attack will work.
Okay.
I mean, all you gotta do is get 10. 10 or above.
Top might be
that
about to
can't-
murder this guy. Oh no.
23.
And now he's dead.
Please, GTD with this turkey bone. How you knock this bum? Well, you can kill or knock them out is your choice.
I'm gonna knock him out, not for the murder here.
Oh my god.
We're gonna have a crew of knocked out men coming after us.
Nelson makes eye contact with Toph and lifts a hand towards the turkey bone that Toph just threw, like almost asking permission.
Yeah. Go ahead.
This,
and so Nelson gets the confirmation from Toph and animates the
yep,
turkey.
saw that one coming.
It's
Just
the
like
bum.
this is a game of dodgeball. This holy poof ball appears and just winds up and yeets it across. A flying dead turkey soars and knocks the bum on his head.
As he hits the back simultaneously at the same time, there's just feathers and as Thomas kind of struts himself just a little bit over the top, kind of claws a couple of times and hops off, and he waddles across the mud as the rest of us kind of look in bewilderment over what the fuck just happened.
I know I
He's
got
gonna
the hit
reach
on that, but
down.
I'm giving the victory to our turkey.
Betty's gonna grab the tarp. Well, I guess we got it anyway.
It's a very muddy top.
Nelson opens his bag and then Thomas runs back and jumps inside it.
Little help here. As Leo extends his hand out of the muddy mix. Oh.
I'm gonna extend a hand down and sort of just stare at the other guys in the group and just be very apologetic with my eyes, and then just sort of return my attention to Leo and try my best to hoist him out of the mud, which I at this point assume is everywhere.
Yes. By the way, Bife, we're getting some static over on your end on your mic.
Oh, is that? Let me double check some things. It might be nonsense. Ooh. Try and re-enable things. Is that a little bit? Is that a little better, or?
Yes, it is.
Okay, cool. Yep. Nope. That's just Discord doing its thing, being terrible. Anyway,
Thank you. Oh. I guess we're gonna have to get rid of this mud the old-fashioned way. And he whispers
And that's
over
what?
towards your ear, skinny dipping.
I'm gonna look back at him with interest for a second, and then I'm gonna go and say, so I really appreciate the sentiment, but actually owls can't. I mean, if we get our feathers wet, it's kind of a bad thing, you know. Like we're not the kind of birds where it's like waters off a duck's back. Like if we get it, it's actually really bad. Like I could shiver, I could freeze to death. But like other ways, maybe I can figure it out.
Whatever floats your boat. I like it dirty. And he turns and begins walking out of the alley.
My God, Leo is a savage.
Can we keep Leo?
Yeah.
Sorry, Brom. We're trading you out. At least this one's not a stick in the mud.
Ooh.
Anybody else doing anything on the walk to the docks?
Biddy's gonna speak up about the tarp.
So, can we use the top now to place a bunch of music boxes in it and tie it up? That way we can utilize this later and not leave it behind.
I'm gonna quickly sort of like place Leo against a wall as he just sort of gets his bearings and maybe cleans off the mud. I don't know, his choice, whatever floats his boat. And I'm gonna try and like sort the edges of the tarp into something that is vaguely a little bit more like, you know, it's something that can be used to carry things. Sort of arrange the edges and fasten together and draw everything so that it's actually going to be usable as like a sack almost.
Question: do you have the mending cantrip?
I don't believe I do, because I have like very limited spells, because I only have selected ones. So no, I do not.
Go ahead and give me a survival check.
I've got Eldritch Blast. That'll probably fix it for you.
Stop.
That'll do.
Stay away.
Something. That'll do
We
a
just
thing.
bought a hobo for this.
There's a little bit of leftover twine when the hobo had it fastened to a nice tarp over their comfortable spot in the alleyway. So you're able to use some of that twine to kind of bind this thing together and make a makeshift rucksack out of it.
Can I pick the hobo up and put him in the cart? I feel bad otherwise.
Thomas hops off as you pick him up, and go ahead and give me a athletics picking him up out of the mud.
Son of a bitch, why'd I do this to myself?
I have a question. How many strange men are you planning to pick up?
Well, I was figuring I'd just go to the docks and see what the night took me.
On his way to the
Until he finds his type, okay?
This is like a Cinderella slipper situation. We're just gonna keep going around.
The gumbo is strong as you pick his body up. It makes the suction. You need to make a dexterity saving throw or you're going back into the mud.
Oh my
Gumbo
god.
is strong.
Together, though, it'll be sweet.
Oh, okay.
As you get your footing, you definitely need a little help over here.
Can I shout over? Leo, would you mind giving me a hand? We might as well just put this guy up, you know.
I've been waiting for you to ask me all night. As he stumbles back over into the alleyway. One more athletics check. Leo with disadvantage on his.
Oh no.
Oh.
This is a poor idea.
No, this is the best idea.
Oh my
Wow.
god! Athletics check again from you, Zanryn.
Oh
Oh
fuck.
god.
Oh, finally.
Dexterity saving throw from Leo. He would fall in, but you're able to pick him up, and Leo like kind of like is like half laying over the body, like half on your shoulder. What a night to remember. With that 18, you can both support Leo and this bum's body. As you make the way over to the cart and roll him in. This is my fucking sack. I take a sack of potatoes. He gently rests unconscious on the inside. At least he's got a place to sleep tonight.
Sleep well, sweet hobo
Wait.
prince. Sleep well.
Wait till you see our cabin. Come on, let's go.
Okay. I don't know how far ahead everyone else is, but I'm going to see if we can catch up at a reasonable pace if we are very far behind. I don't know at this point. It's all chaos.
Well, like a good pub crawl with a bunch of wandering and meandering, the boys in the front haven't been at a great pace either. I would imagine that Jacob is probably, if there's anyone that's perturbed, that's at a high pace of like, the fuck are we doing? It's Jacob who hasn't been at the bar all day.
Oh no, he's keeping his distance behind them, trying not to draw attention to themselves in the commotion going on of fighting a bum in the street. He's gonna be behind them and they just kind of just chilling, like, okay, I'm not with those people.
I can understand that. Anyone else on the pathway to the docks?
Actually, can I make a whilst looking around, is it possible to go ahead and see if there is any kind of open container or thing or stuff that could potentially make alcohol more potent?
Don't kill these man.
You're not gonna try to drug them, are you?
I mean, maybe I don't.
The good news.
It was already.
This
a lot.
crosses your mind. Is there any way I can get out of this situation? You think of tinctures and potions, and you realize that everything is long since boarded up that could save you from the situation you've got into. And the only thing is that you have to be able to outdrink this man in rum. It's the only possibility of putting them down the rest of the way. Now, luckily, they've gotten a lead start.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna keep that knowledge to myself and to be prepared to start drinking when it gets to the boat.
Or at least making it look like you're drinking. Ugh, his Brahm is stuck with the sack over his shoulder. Ah. Hauling the 40 or so music boxes. Clank, clank, clank. You all finally begin to see that low rolling river fog of the Cheyenne Thar. Lighthouse shining its light, peering out into any late travelers. Here we are.
What does it look like?
I've been waiting for this. And you look, it is a decent sized trade ship. It is by no means just a small schooner. This piece, it's got some size to it here.
Oh.
Ooh. Very fancy.
Uh-huh.
Get these arranged in order here.
I don't know why, but these maps have trained me to like look for little rats or bugs that scurry across the. Where
I
is
love
it?
the lighthouse. Oh man.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. His little torch in the next to the lighthouse is animated.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you zoom in, there's bugs right by.
Oh yeah. Yeah, to the right of the building with the torch on the corner. You can see little buggies in the bottom right there.
All
Nelson,
for
there's
you,
bugs.
Nelson.
Oh, Nelson knows they're there, all right.
Yeah.
The other map maker likes to put little cats that tuck in and out.
Yes.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
I haven't got to use dynamic in a while, but yeah, he always like you look at theirs long enough, you'll see a little kitty will scurry across. Usually a little black cat.
Man, cats and disco Gandalfs. That's like my thing to a T.
Hell yeah.
I love that combo.
Yeah.
That just sounds like a good time, man. No further questions, Your Honor.
I know.
Here we are. The Timberwolf, ladies and gentlemen. My greatest inheritance.
That's a really nice ship you have here.
Thank you.
How fast does it go?
How fast does it go?
Well, I mean, how long is it going to take us to get to where we need to be?
It'll get there as quick as possible. Let's not worry about the travel. We have a concert to get to. Don't you want to hear
as one of
Solis?
Solis's bodyguards, I need to make sure that he's able to get to his show on time.
Deception check.
Dang it.
Ooh. You got this.
Oh, I believe, though. I do believe.
Why are all these -1? I just need to intimidate them, okay? 14.
There you go. See,
Hey.
you're doing okay. You got this.
Yeah, you're strong. I believe that, but he already. I thought he already played the show.
No, we need to get him back for a show.
Oh
How
man,
drunk are you?
Maybe I just got my hopes up.
Well, don't worry. He's still going to do a little jig for you. We just need to get him there quickly, so they might be 2 quick jigs. Have to protect his voice after all. You wouldn't want to be paying his medical bill.
Quick jig's better than no jig.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
All right, we'll get it all set up for a jig, shall we? As the rest of the construction workers begin rolling out barrels and setting up a small, almost like fire pit circle on top of the Timberwolf.
Well, you're not really rolling out more booze to drink. I bet if you had a drink, you would topple over. You know what? In fact, I will take you up on a bet for that. I bet you I could drink you onto the table, and I'm a wee little owl.
Yeah. You didn't have to ask me twice. As he dips in, and they bring the mugs out for everybody else, getting ready for this hoedown.
I've got to presume that we're like on the ship at this point, right?
Oh yeah, he's saved this extra little performance area for you right up top.
Can I take the very important responsibility of filling everyone's drinks?
Aw.
Like that, I mean, he's not drinking, but because I assume
Oh my
they don't have
God.
milk here. So I would like to have his little scurry short legs just constantly running around, even if their cups aren't completely empty, like always grabbing it to fill up more. Like he is a little child with a task, and he is going to make sure that he feels important and everyone has a full glass at every second.
I
Absolutely.
love that because that is so fucking authentically what a kid would do if they're given a ton.
Yeah.
Our sweet bean.
Damn, dude.
Nelson's gonna kind of stay close to Zanryn throughout, wherever Zanryn gets led around the boat, just in case Zanryn is in need of Nelson's particular talents.
I'm going to psychically whisper to Nelson and say, I don't think we need to sing again. I don't think we do. But just in case, please be ready. I could use a hand with the mimicry.
That's why I'm here, Zanryn.
Sorry, I just saw Thomas appear as well. I was very excited.
I will also get Thomas a cup of his own.
That's really fun. Also kind of scary that we need Thomas on the board.
Hey man, I made a token for him. I'll use that sucker.
He's our attack turkey. naturally.
Okay. Because they all dip into very, very strong barrel-proof rum. To friendship. To a jig or two. And to meeting in the bunghole. Hey, that's right. Cheers. As they dip in.
I am going to make it look as though I have I'm also joining them in the drink, but as they are like, you know, basically face full into their ale, I'm going to try and surreptitiously pour mine over the side of the ship.
Sleight of hand.
Ooh.
Didn't fail me this time. No nat ones here for the moment. Oh god, I've
You had to say that out
touch
loud.
wood.
Now, old Leo's had a keen eye on you, and while he may only be able to open one up, he's definitely been staring at you most of the night, so he's going to roll flat on this perception check. 20 is the line.
Imagine like a lazy eye, like
Oh, yeah.
just following you.
100%.
Sorry, Leo.
Nope. Like Steve Buscemi and Mr. Deeds.
This other individual that's across, that's next to you, he's gonna roll as well on this perception check. Oh!
Yes!
Wow.
I
Switched the dice while it was in his pocket. Apparently.
All right. Everyone who has drank before inside the inn. Jacob, you are free, whether you choose to drink or not. Who is partaking in rum swigs right now?
I am fake partaking for
Yes.
the most part.
I mean, Nelson's like putting his beak down into the flagon or mug or whatever it is, and so a lot of it's just kind of splashing about.
Yeah, but you're
He doesn't
drinking. You're drinking.
Yeah.
Okay. You're drinking. Biddy, are you
Spell it.
drinking?
Yeah, I feel Biddy would drink.
Brom is definitely drinking. We need a Constitution saving throw from all of us on this barrel-proof rum.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
21, 11, 14, 15. Biddy,
Yeah.
you're starting to get a little average-sized intoxicated.
Yeah.
1 point of exhaustion as the DC is 12. Unless you have something to use, like an inspiration.
I think I actually have something that lets me reroll a con save.
Oh, an indomitable? No.
I believe
Yeah.
Where is it? Yeah.
Player can re-roll a saving throw that they fail if they do
Yeah,
say they
I
are
Yes,
have that
you
on the
do.
character.
There you
Yep,
go.
natural indom.
Okay, let's do it again then. Okay.
Hey, there you go.
Nice.
Able to take down that barrel-proof rum. Okay.
Nice indom.
Thank you. Group myself.
So give yourselves just a second. Put yourselves together, set up. I can't wait to hear what you've picked out for the set. Aye! Yeah! As the rest of the crew waits for you to set up Solis. I'm gonna let you guys all refill your beverages and go take a quick break. Leo looks back at the rest of his group. Okay. First jig. Solis has promised something new. Boy, something we've never heard before. You heard it here first on the Timberwolf, even before the rest of Baldur's Gate hears it. Ah, yes, yay. Go ahead.
First, before I sing this, I feel like we could do another round. Personally, for me, my voice is best protected when I have a little bit more rum inside me. So pour another one out. I'll warm things up.
I got
get things
this.
ready.
I got this. And Toph runs around grabbing everyone's mugs and then tries to, in full arms, bring them all back.
Brahm, unaware of the joke, just looks back and goes, yeah, I guess the boys and girls are steaming tonight. He's gonna take his full.
Cheers.
Anyone who is actually drinking, go ahead and give me a con saving throw. DC 14.
Silly question. Are they also drinking?
Oh, 100%. No, yeah.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Good old dwarven constitution.
Nelson's beak just splashing around inside the mug.
You're just like stirring it with your face.
Yes.
Leo's con's gonna be a disadvantage. He's getting pretty sauced at this point.
Oh
No!
No, Leo!
It's ahead of this new song. As he sits down, and man, that barrel's comfy. Like, it cracks his back just a little bit, and he leans back. I think I need, and he gets out one of his hand-rolled Witchlight 120 cigarettes and puts it in and lights it with a match. Let's hear that new song we use. All right, now.
Excellent. Can I? I don't suppose I can use a lucky on that Constitution saving throw.
Yes, you may. Yes, you may.
Let's try again. I've already accomplished the main goal here, which is to provide an out, and Leo is my out. So
I'm gonna do the rest of the construction workers as a group roll.
Yes! Oh my god!
DC 14. You have one.
Wait,
I'm sorry.
14.
Oh no!
You need to make the sleight of hand first. You don't have to drink unless you don't have to drink unless you fail.
Oh, okay, all right.
With that nat 1, Leo's not gonna see. The only guy that can see 22. All right, perception check.
All right, we're not able to track.
Oh, nat 20! Yes! Game, you redeemed me! As Steve looks past and goes, I don't think so. Not on this ship, you don't get away with passing the grog away. Hey, why don't you drink with me?
Yeah. Sorry.
Steve comes. Come on, get up, Leo. As part of that nat 20, he will wake Leo back up.
Son of a bitch.
Come on. And with your previous roll, 1 point of exhaustion, Zanryn. Ability checks have disadvantage as you're feeling a little tipsy. Con save for Steve, Benjamin, and the boys.
Oh god.
Oh yeah. The boys are steaming all right.
I'm so fucked.
Oh.
Leo's like, what? Come on, boss. You wouldn't want to miss the set. You've been raving about it all night. Jacob's still using. Describe and tell everybody else how you're not drinking.
Oh yeah, I'm using my fire magic to heat up my mug to evaporate all the liquid out of it. So it's just constantly dry in there. So I just pretend to drink.
Am I gonna notice that they're dry? Like, I'm sure Zanryn and Mudcat, like, you guys are draining your cups. Do I know this? Like, am I having to work double time to try to refill these?
Roll a perception check. Go ahead and roll you're doing it in magic means, but you still need to do it stealth.
Oh.
And that would be slide. I'm doing sleight of hand is what the check is.
You want me to roll sleight of hand
Yes.
instead of stealth?
Yeah.
I got
that
a
sucks.
21 perception. Oh,
I got
jeez.
21 sleight of hand.
That's a reroll. That's a push. 20 versus 20.
It's on. Got him.
Yeah, you'll notice that Jacob, at first, the first go round, you're thinking, oh, maybe he's just like into mulled wine, you know, and he's just like, he's warming this rum up and doing his thing. Then you realize, oh, okay, he's not drinking. Go ahead, play that out.
Hey, are you cheating?
I'm not. We're cheating at what? We're not playing a game.
Give me your mug.
Why?
You're not supposed to be doing that. You're supposed to be drinking.
I am drinking.
You're not a very good liar.
You can't prove it. He's gonna hold the mug up high.
Can I just kick him in the shins?
100%. Go ahead.
Kick him. I will attempt to kick him in the shins.
No, a kick from Toph is gonna shatter his leg.
Boom, we go into slow-mo. Oh, God.
Was a 21 hit.
Oh, yeah.
That is going to be 4 points of damage then.
Ow, what the?
It's like fucking Mortal Kombat slow-mo.
100%.
Finish him!
Crack. You see the bone break, the x-ray. What the fuck? I'm drinking. Brahm looks at you like he sees that you're the taskmaster right now. Okay, I'm drinking. I'm drinking.
Double time!
As all eyes settle back on you, Zanryn. What's this new song? Solis?
Okay. Give me a moment. I'm gonna psychically aim to talk at Nelson, and I'm gonna maybe sound a little drunk in the psychic whispers. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Nelson. So there's no fucking way I can sing this."
Yeah?
Did you ever hear Solis make rhyme turn first man? Solis nice guy.
Yes, Solis was very nice.
See, had song. Can you do song? Bad song right now. They want a song. Should I have drunk this much? I don't know. Do owls sing, Nelson? We don't really. What if I told them that owls don't sing?
I don't think I can help you though, Zanryn.
Oh, why? But
Because
you're the.
I mimic. I can't make a new song.
Oh.
Oh no.
I didn't even thought about that yet.
Oh, no.
Shit. Oh no.
they're going to know all of Solis's songs, and I can't make a new song. I just mimic songs I've heard.
I'm gonna like psychically, I'm gonna go silent, and then my face is gonna go from like jovial drunkenness to fully alert, like staring straight at Nelson, like, what? Like this is just dawned on him.
Just
all
have
at
him mimic
once.
the music box and you throw words out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's the new style that you're
You
trying.
new rapper? Come on, Solis.
All the music boxes are in the muddy potato tarp with.
Do you want me to beatbox for you?
Does Toph
I
know how to
do.
beatbox? If so, that's fantastic.
I don't know if Toph's ability is limited by my ability, but I cannot.
Only people who have the entertainer background
Nope.
or have physically placed an actual instrument in their character sheet may assist in a performance role. Is this no one else but poor Zanryn up on the stage?
I have a way of getting out of this, I think.
You are not gonna
We'd
like
love to
Misty
hear
step
it.
away, are you?
I mean, I hadn't considered that, but maybe.
Portal
It's all good
opens.
stuff.
This
I've
is a
done-
magic show now.
Prestige.
Worldwide.
Okay. I am going to see if I can fake being so drunk whilst also being a little drunk that they think that I've actually passed out. And I think to do that, I'm going to need another round of booze.
I am there bringing you. If your cup looks empty, I have brought you a whole
No.
full one.
Another round before we start it is.
Oh, no. Give us a reason to drink. As Steve with the nat 20 steps up.
Fucking Steve.
You got this. Quit holding back. Let us hear one of their new tunes.
How did it go again? Was it A mod C mod? Let me just cue this up. I'm gonna desperately be calling out psychically, being like, does anyone know how to play an instrument or do anything that could be a backing? Or maybe we can do the whole sea shanty thing. I'm gonna sit there and like try and involve the whole group. Maybe we can
Do
all
the
spontaneously.
bullfrog song! Toph just screams it out. The bullfrog song!
Yeah, of course, the bullfrog song.
Everyone loves the bullfrog song.
I'm gonna psychically message Toph. What the fuck is the bullfrog song?
He doesn't know how the mental psychic thing. You're like, the clapping song!
Roll a performance as you're conveying what the bullfrog song is. And I'm imagining, Toph, you're trying to relay actual sounds of like, whir, whir, like rhythmic, like nature, like anything you got.
No, it's the Down by the Bank song, is what Toph is thinking of.
It's a real song.
Yeah! The clapping. Toph is real excited. Like that she, we're gonna play a game and we're gonna sing a song!
Toph has now become your percussion. Go ahead and roll a performance roll, Toph.
I hope this is okay.
Oh no, this is bad. Oh no!
Wait, let me look. Do I have anything that will help me roll higher?
It's not her hand. His hands aren't quite as percussive due to the cheese coating on them.
Yeah.
I have a D8. The cheese on the hands. It doesn't have the same loud effect that I was going for.
Oh, come on, get it, cheesy balls.
Like,
Come on.
like clapping with Velveeta
Oh.
slices.
As they stick together.
Oh, wait. I have a flute in my tools.
Oh, shit. Biddy,
Up on stage.
you are
Why
allowed.
do I have a flute in my tools? No, I don't want to do this.
I was so disgusted by it.
What a I'm a hidden flautist.
Well, I was looking, I was like, I swear maybe I saw it, but maybe it was a different character. But no, it's all the way on the left side of your character sheet. It says tools. I have a flute.
If you want to contribute to this performance check, you may.
How bad awful, y'all? You're doing great, right? You don't need me.
I mean,
Yeah, that
I have
11's definitely gonna
disadvan-
carry us.
I have a disadvantage on everything that I
That's
rolled. It's a
true.
skill, so I'm
do I
pretty much
use it?
fucked.
Yeah,
What-
I have that, but how do I use it? This is just performance check?
Yeah.
This is
I think so.
a performance check, and you are going to be proficient with this with this flute that you've taken along. So it'll be performance plus 4.
Thank God, because I have a -1 in performance.
Oh my God.
So that's a
What
plus
does
3
not have a
then.
-1 in?
Hey, well, here we go, I guess. Well, I'm not doing very good with the,
We're the worst band possible.
I'm just gonna like start kind of like spitting into it.
Like off rhythm.
How did this work?
As they set this up for you, Zanryn.
And Nelson sees Biddy start shredding, and so opens his mouth to make the music box noises.
Oh my god.
At least that's better than what we're giving them.
Zanryn, please give us your rendition.
So is that
21. Got a good backing of the music box. Now it's, you know, as Nelson's music box comes in, it kind of drains out a little bit of the. As the clapping is able to at least keep you on time here.
Yeah.
Oh
Got rhythm.
gosh.
Not a negative, not a positive right now. This bad boy will be a skill check from you. 3 of them, beginning of the song, middle, and the end.
Okay.
Godspeed, Zanryn.
Skill check.
You have now,
Roll for
because
bridge as well.
of Zanryn, you are going to have one of these rolls with advantage. You get one that's straight up because of Toph, and you have one roll that was at disadvantage. The lowest one gets thrown out, so it is gone. So you're able to use the advantage roll when you want to, out of these
Okay.
3,
So it's
thanks
just
to the
3
music box
performance
memory.
checks, right? 3 performance checks.
3 performance. So give us the first as you kick this song off, and please let me know what kind of a tune are you going for? Are you going for somber, uplifting, raucous? What's your first guess?
Going for a little bit of a sea shanty-esque song, but it's going to be like a. You guys, I don't know if you guys have played Warframe, and everyone I think has had some time in Skyrim. It's a little bit like a cross of Sleeping in the Cold Below and Ragnar the Red from Skyrim.
Okay.
Good. Good.
And the song is going to very subtly hint about a certain group of people that may or may not have saved Baldur's Gate from an asteroid.
Hey, no problem. I got you, big man. Let her eat. Pirate music in queue.
Okay, so 3 performance rolls.
This
correct?
is your first one as you begin the Bullfrog song.
This is. Oh boy. Should I roll? Should I roll 2 dice each on each of the?
Oh God, I forgot you're already intoxicated, so no matter what, you're at disadvantage already. Oh, good God. So, this is how this goes. You have one of these rolls you can get to roll flat. The other 2 are at disadvantage.
Well, fuck.
Now, anyone else trying to help Zanryn out as he's about to sing for your literal supper to get across Baldur's Gate? Seeing you hesitate. Here goes nothing. Before it begins, as everybody else has got the beginning of the shanty going on, it'd be remiss of me as a holy man not to bless this absolute mess. Cheers, my friends. May this grog carry us to the other side in one place. As I will cast Bless on the entire party. Everyone has a 1d4, and I need to see those new Bless emotes in chat.
Everyone's rolling a d4.
You have an additional d4 to the rolls that you make.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
As Zanryn starts to play, Jacob will just light his thumb on fire and wave it back and forth.
Ooh, let's go. First check, Zanryn.
This one is flat, correct?
It is
Or
your
is it-
choice.
Okay, well, first check is, we'll go disadvantage then. Screw it, let's give it a shot.
There you go.
With a 9, it sounds rather like a bullfrog as your voice cracks. And it is not the sound of angels. Look at this photograph. You start out struggling, my friend. Hold on, Solis is just warming up. Just like I said, the bullfrog song. It's new material. All right. Getting to the heart of this song very drunkenly. Oh, a 13. So I've set the bar on this first song, since it's new, as a 10, 12, 14 DC challenge. Just enough. This is, it's not. Steve looks over and goes, "Oh, it's really not that bad. I need you to give us one last flat roll straight up on the bullfrog song."
Oh gosh, here we go.
Oh! 21! As you gain your confidence and begin to work the crowd, you even throw up a little bit of the jig as you're able to make a little circle and convince everybody in the middle of this. My God. A bullfrog song's gonna be a fucking keeper. Now remember, each one of these rolls you're able to add a 1d4 onto. Just a reminder.
Wow. So I can, yeah. Oh wow, yeah. So I presume I would just go ahead and do that for the first one, if that was okay, and just be like, yep.
Well, it was still, well, since we already did it, we'll go ahead. We've crested in, made it. Ah, yes, yeah.
Started off shaky. I don't know.
It's, it's not bad, really. It's in new material. Always starts off a little slow. Hey, Cheesy Paws, we got another round over here. We gotta get suited up. I can't wait to hear what it's gonna be.
And Toph will run and grab more drinks.
This one, I expect it to be a classic, like a song from the Elf Song Tavern. Leo is gonna lean over. What classic are you gonna perform?
I'm gonna look back at Leo and I'm gonna say, you'll have to wait and see. I'm gonna keep him in suspense, and I'm gonna try and do that as a kind of. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm saying it with such gusto and confidence that I don't need to explain myself. They just heard the Bullfrog song for the first time.
Leo's gonna look back to you and go, spicy. He's gonna bite his lower lip.
Damn, Leo. Oh my god.
Remember, thumbs up. Great way to respond. Okie dokie, got it.
Dude, it's gonna be at this rate. It's gonna be me and Leo at the bow of the ship, just like full Titanic.
Old Cheesy Paws handing out another round. Zanryn, sleight of hand, which will be a disadvantage.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh my god! You're just ridiculous. Steve's gonna roll his perception at advantage coming off of that 20. Here it comes. Oh, I hit disadvantage. Doesn't matter. Not gonna do it from Steve. Here it comes from poor Leo. And his will be very disadvantaged. They don't see you toss it this time. It's just, this time you're able to like somehow, like it's not even like a gesture you have to make. You're working the crowd so hard, you're able to pour out a little bit each at a time to where it's cool as the other side of the pillow. Everyone else who's drinking, Constitution saving throw at disadvantage now as we are getting hammered.
Even if we haven't failed any? Okay.
Oh, let's go! Brom still staying upright. Nelson, point of exhaustion. Biddy.
Sorry, did you say disadvantage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Con, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh.
10.
a nice
Just holding on. Average size partier. If you will not take
My
a point of
legs
exhaustion.
right now.
Sleight of hand, Jacob.
Throw a D8 on that. I got it.
You have the 1d4 from Blessed too, right?
Oh yeah, I do. Let me do the bless first. I'm still gonna put that 5 on there.
Oh yeah, hey Nelson.
We're supposed to add 4.
Yeah, you got your blast, man. Don't forget it.
Oh,
Let's go. You can take that exhaustion off.
Oh.
Thank you.
Keep it.
You're welcome.
Did you say I got a point of exhaustion or no?
No, you don't have exhaustion. Right now, the only
Oh.
person who's got exhaustion is poor Zanryn.
You're doing great, sweetie.
Okay.
it's gonna be an exhausting night after
You
everything.
got yourself into this.
Zanryn,
With that exhaustion.
I mean Solis. You don't have to tell me. Just let it rip.
Beyblade?
I was gonna say, like, at this point, just let out a fall or something.
Everybody farts and whips out their Beyblades.
Okay. Biddy, performance check. Toph, performance check. Nelson,
You
performance
want it.
check.
Got a lucky this time around if need be. I'm ready for this.
Mimicry or my performance? Mimicry.
Mimicry is the one you're doing right now.
I get a D4, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we have 1d4s. Oh my god.
Oh, I'm using my lucky.
All right, Toph's using the lucky.
And a D4.
9.
This is for you, chat.
20.
Please be good. Please be good.
Ooh.
Oh, the backup band is rough this go round. Mimicry just giving you a baseline at the moment. You will be doing a 12, 14, 16 performance check on this classic. One of them you get to roll flat.
Well, well, let's get ready to get tossed overboard. Okay, wait. Can I actually do the thing where I take Leo up to the bow of the ship to perform this, and then we do the Titanic thing at that point? Like, can that be Solis's classic? It's just my heart will go.
RP it out and persuasion him to start the song so you can try to mimic what he wants.
Leo. Hear me out. I think I know which one you'd really want, but if I'm guessing correctly, this is best done with a partner on stage. You don't need to. You can sing if you want. You don't need to sing. But do you want to join me up on stage? It's been a really special night. Just join me up on the bow. Join me up on the bow.
I've been waiting you to ask me all night.
Damn, like not even a persuasion. He's just down for that. Okay.
You gotta roll your persuasion still. Go ahead and do it with advantage though. Advantage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wants this moment. Oh gosh.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I'm ready.
And so I'm gonna take Leo up with me to the bow. I'm gonna ask him to stand behind me as I have my wings outstretched, and he's gonna mimic me with all of that behind as I'm using my hands to brace against the railing, because wings and hands can be interchanged at this point. And it's gonna be one of these moments of the classic from Solis, Heart Will Go On, performed as it should be, with someone special to you close by, and we're gonna see how this goes.
And he
Probably
raises his mug. Lowlands! Low! As he begins that classic Irish shanty. Go ahead and roll your performance check. You doing this one flat or with disadvantage?
Disadvantage on the start. I will regret this.
Oh!
I will definitely regret this.
Oh no.
First as a failure, as he looks back over at you. You got, remember your D4. Remember, you are blessed.
I don't know if the D4 is going to make a difference, but I have an inspo. I think.
Roll it all in. Roll it all in.
Okay, so I have a 1d8 inspo. So let's see how that does.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You're at a 12. This is it's a 12, 14, 16. That just makes it as you stutter at first, just trying to get there. And you're following the band in front of you, having no idea what would be a classic or not. As you begin Lowlands Low, history check with disadvantage for both you and Nelson, as you don't have a sailing background, but it's a popular song.
Oh no. Oh no. It's not. No. It's probably not going anywhere.
Nelson.
Yeah.
You have heard Lowlands Low.
Hell yeah, I have.
You will substitute as one of the roles for Bife.
Nice.
So, Solis, if you declare it's one that you want single rolled, you can just have Nelson roll his mimicry, or you can choose yourself. It is your choice. But the next one you do at disadvantage will be one yours and one Nelson's, to give you slightly better odds.
I'm actually lost. I'm not quite sure I follow. So I could roll at disadvantage on this one just normally, and then
If you roll disadvantage on this one, then it'll be one roll from you and one roll from Nelson. If you enact the help from earlier from the entire group that Nelson gave, you're able to roll straight up, and that's one single die. But you have to choose whether it comes from you or Nelson. Obviously, if Nelson rolls, he's got a higher modifier than you right now.
so I should probably go ahead and roll the disadvantage on this one, and then do like the individual roll for Nelson on the final one.
It doesn't matter, because if you fail, you at any step of this, you fail the check. It is not like the warm-up.
Yeah. Okay. Let's. I'll do the disadvantage check, and I guess
All right.
we'll do. Yeah.
Disadvantage
so
performance plus 1d4.
Yeah.
Good luck.
We're gonna need it.
Oh, the net 20.
Oh my god.
Okay.
13.
I do also have. I have one last lucky.
Holy shit. Here, for all the marbles, you need a 10. This is a 50-50 roll on a d20.
I mean, it's still. It's still at disadvantage, basically. So.
No, it's just a straight. This is you're replacing that one, your lowest roll.
Oh, right. Okay. So just a d20 then. Okay.
Yep, just that one performance roll. No! It jettisons you down even lower. You're at a 7 right now. As you guys see the booze begin to set in with Zanryn, and he's losing it. As he has no control up there, and it's all Leo singing Lowlands. Is anybody using a reaction where they think they can help?
I feel like Biddy would be seeing this all unfold and want to speak up. Like she would kind of step up in front of Zanryn. All right. I told you before, I'm his bodyguard, and I can already tell he's getting sick. So I think it's time to turn off the show.
I'm gonna psychically say to Biddy, please keep doing what you do that. And
I'm gonna say,
loud.
shut up.
Out loud. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And lay down.
I'll do that. Out loud, I'm gonna be like, no, babe, it's fine. It's
Yes.
fine. Don't worry, we can do it. I'm not gonna put up a fight.
Everybody's been drinking all night. Nobody's in their right mind. I think it's time everybody gets some rest and maybe potentially try again another night, or will you catch his show live?
He's the legendary Solis.
Yes, but he's not human.
He's drank in
He's
9
going to die
taverns
if
and
you-
sang in 9 nights.
Can I knock him out?
He's. If
I
you
will
do,
allow you to do that.
if
I will allow
you
to
do,
that.
And then talk my way out of it to the others as to why I did it.
on any of these, will be consequences.
Yeah, normally that happens.
While
God,
this,
Sam, what are you doing?
while this other shenanigans is going down, Jacob's gonna set the cups of rum on fire.
It is barrel proof, so that is possible.
He's gonna just light everybody's rum on fire as a distraction. Try to do it stealthy if I can.
Okay, Nelson,
Yeah.
you have a chance to throw your mimicry out on
Yes.
this roll.
Let's do it.
All right. I will set the DC because it's getting Pantera hostile out there.
Biddy's ready to throw hands, so you better do something.
Turn it into a
DC
war.
18 mimicry.
Oh my god. Okay, we got +8 on this 20, y'all. Let's see.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, 21! But that has burned his mimicry on this as Zanryn, sensing the hostile, seeing the mugs as Jacob ain't playing no more in the back. These all light on fire. You begin kicking in and lowlands the best you can. Now swaying with Leo and Toph and Biddy in front of you. They pick up in this song. Biddy ready to pounce at the moment's notice. Zanryn, one last performance check. Lowlands low.
Yes.
But you have one more die because it's a disadvantage.
Oh, what? I thought the last one. Okay.
No,
well,
he had
shit.
to use his reaction.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
yeah.
In a raucous cheer as you somehow put it together. Like a round of flaming Dr. Peppers, it doesn't stop the rest of the crew as they look down to their grog and slam that barrel-proof rum.
Biddy's gonna relax her fists. Just be like, oh, thank God.
All right, gentlemen. We got a masterclass board to get to the stage. And the anchor! To Brampton we go. As they quickly begin in their stupor of heading towards their positions, Leo looks over to you. One last con save at disadvantage for Leo.
Oh, I know where this is going.
You're the best. And he's gonna conk out.
Well, better him doing it himself than I.
In the corner. All right, boss man, I'll wake you up for the second set as they pull his hat down. Let's go night sailing, shall we? And that is where we will pick up next week. Sailing into your show, Solis. Let's go!
We are now a band.
We have a band.
Oh, well done.
Oh, it's so fun.
We have a band, and that entire band is basically Nelson.
Yes. Singing other people's songs.
Let's plagiarism.
Copyright infringement is awful in the Forgotten Realms. Honestly, it's terrible.
It's a terrible thing. Way to use your resources. Finally headed to Baldur's Gate in the cover of night in that lumber ship. Oh boy. Getting paid, hopefully, next week as we set foot on the streets. But we'll discuss that in the after show. Love you all. Thanks for joining us for an awesome evening at the Bunghole and Beyond. We love you. Be good to each other. We'll see you all next week.
Bye, y'all.